cool. 2 viewers, cool. Right, so yes, we're going to be doing a little bit of Minecraft this evening. I've got myself this bottle of Yellowtail Merlot, which we'll be enjoying, and yeah, so I think about 3 weeks ago, a few people tuned in. I did sort of very late at night. A sort of test stream in 1.18. So we're going to be doing a little bit more of that, but this time we're actually streaming at a normal time instead of at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So hopefully we'll have a little bit more time to check out this world. So the point is, I've not really played 1.18 yet, but I'm very much interested in checking out all of the new caves and such. Also, by the way, since the last stream, I've got some new peripherals. So I have now, as you'll see, this mechanical keyboard, a new mouse as well, and just to get a little bit meta, you will see there's a game, and there's a second monitor, which means that now I can see the chats in real time. So if anybody saw the test live stream that I did a few weeks ago, I wasn't actually looking at the chat in real time because it was I couldn't see it, but I can see it now. So I've got the game here, I've got the chat here, I've got OBS right over on the right, so I can change things as well if I need to. Okay, so where were we? We've just got some gold. What's in here? Redstone. Okay, make a clock, I guess. I'm going to turn down the in-game sounds a little bit. I don't know, I was watching back, I did another test stream a couple of weeks ago, which was Mafia, the remastered Mafia. I was watching it back afterwards and found that the in-game audio was quite loud compared to my microphone. So hopefully, I'm going to just keep an eye on that. But do let me know in the chat if the audio levels are fine, if my microphone needs to be any louder, if the game needs to be any louder. Okay, where were we? Yes, I remember this. So I don't really know what the objective is right now, I guess. I mean, I've got all iron stuff, right? I think that was what I was trying to do on this live stream the other week. So now that we've done that, well, there's a few things we can do. We can either start setting up a proper base, so go up to the surface. There was a big mountain that I was liking the look of. But alternatively, we could actually make a base in the caves. With this, I think, being the sort of caves and cliffs update, it might be quite interesting. I've only done 1 or 2 sort of underground bases before. It might be an interesting idea. In any case, it is getting dark outside, and I don't have a bed down here, so I guess I'm staying down here for the time being. So I think let's get a few more torches. That was a really awkward way of doing that. Get a few torches, and let's see what's in this slightly lower level down here. Let's see, as we can see, like, this pit goes down really far. Maybe we'll be able to get all the way down to the diamond level. So, okay. I've apparently already been down here and forgotten. Yeah, we've explored a little bit that way, but we really want to start lighting all of this up, don't we? That's weird. I thought there were a load of mobs down here, but they all seem to have gone. So of course we don't need to be as sort of zealous with the lighting, because the mobs, as I understand it, will now only spawn in absolute blackness. Which means that in just terms of lighting this room up, this should be enough, I think. But also, with these new caves, there's little places like that up there, which you just need to remember to hit those with light, otherwise you'll have mobs dropping down on you from above. But this doesn't seem too bad so far. I mean, do we go further down there? It just looks a bit awkward. I think I was commenting this in the previous Minecraft stream. The way these new caves are structured can seem a little bit awkward. There's all these sort of like narrow little crevices, which seem really sort of awkward to navigate. Not seeing much in the way of mobs so far. I'm not going to complain. A bit of lapis, very nice. Obviously, we'll want that for enchantments at a later point in time. Where are we at? We're at Y23, so we're quite deep already. But of course, well, in the olden days, this would have been almost at the bottom of the world. But in the new terrain gen, we're actually only about halfway down to the bottom. But we can go deeper, I believe. I've only just noticed that zombie dropped a carrot. I am going to pick that up. So I may want to farm those later. They're otherwise sometimes quite hard to get hold of. So let's have a look. Do we see anything of interest sort of immediately looking down this big pit? What's that? Oh, that's just... is it andesite or diorite? I always get them mixed up. What an epic stream, thank you. Let's just dig a staircase down the side of this and see where that gets us. There's white stuff's diorite, okay. I'll try something with that. I should say, I'm not, like any sort of professional streamer. I've not really done either streaming or... Oh, that's not really what I wanted. I've not really done streaming or YouTubing or any of that stuff for a long time, so... Do sort of forgive any sort of awkward silences. I did used to be fairly good at it. That was many, many years ago since I was making Minecraft videos on the regular. We must be talking, what, 10 years ago, in 2 months' time, in 2 months, no, in 2 months, so, I first got Minecraft in, no, I first got Minecraft in, February 2012. So that means it's been almost 10 years, which is quite scary to think about. We'll just drop. What are we looking at? Ooh, this is a very large space. So yeah, in a month's time, it will have been 10 years since I first got Minecraft, and then in 2 months' time, it will have been 10 years since the first Minecraft video. That is always worth a watch if you want to have a laugh at my expense. It was sort of me, aged 14, sort of pre-puberty, before my voice had broken. It's still on YouTube. I always say I don't mind people seeing old videos and making fun of it. I do like to try to keep myself fairly humble. After all, yeah, this place is gonna be really interesting to explore. The thing is, these caves are so big now. We could be sort of lighting areas up for hours and hours. at some point we're going to need to remember to actually mine something. Hello? Oh, good. And there we go. Some diamonds. That is, yeah, it seems quite unusual to me as an old-school player to find diamond that quickly. Not going to lie. So that's cool. Oh, and there's even more of it. Oh, and that's one of those purple things. What are they called? Bastard, come here. Shit. Oh, we've got a problem. We've got a problem. What the fuck? Where are all these bloody baby ones coming from? Loads of them. Yeah. Tactical retreat. Tactical retreat. Okay, I don't know if they'll be able to get past this waterfall. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh Jesus. Okay, okay. That was not part of the plan. We are going to do this. Okay. That went wrong very quickly. Okay. Okay. We're going to hide in here. We're going to heal. Then we're going to try to find a way to get out of here. Yeah, like I said, not part of the plan. So now we must be at, now we're at minus 42. That was like a slapstick sort of chasing. Okay, well, we should probably get out of here. I think we can ride this water all the way back to the top, right? And it's daytime now. Okay, I might come back when we're a little bit better prepared, maybe. That being said, I do have like one set of armor and everything, so there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to deal with these guys. God, those guys are proper little shits, aren't they? Okay. Should we be sort of doing more things to prepare before tackling these caves? Possibly. Let's light up some of this anyway while we can. So look, this huge open expanse. There's some more diamond. Yeah, so these caves are going to be quite perilous, I feel. However, if we can conquer them, the potential bounty from all of these diamonds down here could be quite something. I'm just going to try and deal with this guy. And then we will get out of here because I want to find some sheep and get them. Because I don't really want to be confined to these caves half the time. Yeah, let's get out of here for now, but we will be back. We'll be back to claim those diamonds. I think I saw, wasn't like a patch of 4, and then I saw a couple of like single blocks, so that's at least 6 diamonds, possibly more. Right, was this way out? this was the way out. I'm thinking, wouldn't it be cool to get like a massive like ladder so that you could drop all the way through this system without having to do all this awkward clambering that I'm doing right now? I'm going to try to do that at some point, I think. What's going on here? An Enderman drop that or something. Anyway, we're out. That's the important thing. Casual sip of wine. Yes, it's a Friday. It's a Friday evening. Work is done for the week. Yeah, work's done for the week, so I'm relaxing with a bit of wine. That's interesting. I just noticed the distance range there only loaded in after I got above the ground. So are they actually only loading chunks when you can see them now? Because in the olden days, I think everything would have always have been sort of loaded in. Anyway, I don't know if any of you recall, but just check we find for dropped frames. We've had 100. I think we dropped a few frames when I was starting the game up, but apart from that, we're fine. So this is what I was thinking. Big, you know, mountain base in here. In that big sort of cutting up there. Obviously, first things first. We need a nice, convenient way to get up there. So what should we do for that? This route seems suboptimal. Going for a bucket. There's a reporter right there. I'm not rushing to. I'm not speed running. I'm not speedrunning, I'm taking my time. This is a casual. At least I'm first time in the new. Well, one of my first times in the new update, right? We're going to be a little bit more relaxed. We'll get some farms going soon. But yeah, let's cross back over. Let's see what we can do with this. So, at some point, I think we're going to want a bridge across this big lake. I'm thinking that if we have our entrance sort of cut into. I mean, this would be really sort of time consuming. I might do a lot of stuff off camera with this, but I'm thinking if we sort of cut down these trees, sort of dig into the mountain here. Yes, shear the sheep. Good idea. Let's do that. Probably only need one. Nope, need one more. There we go. Yeah, so obviously I'm not going to spend all my time sort of tunneling and digging on camera, but like here, we will dig in, and I think what I'm going to do for now is just build a sort of shitty staircase up, and then I'll expand it into a nice staircase later. But let's just sort of do like a spiral until we reach that that sort of alcove near the top of the mountain, which we should hit eventually. I suppose what I want to do at some point as well is go back to the cave and pick up stuff in that chest and move it up into here. So what we're going to want to do with this alcove thing, I think, is make some sort of structure in there. Doing fine for wood. Oh, what the hell are you doing in here? Piss off. Okay, I guess he's coming with us. Yeah. Shouldn't be much further until we reach. Okay, here's some dirt. Yeah, here we go. Or is it? Oh no, I think it's a bit further up. There's a weird sort of ledge here. Sort of halfway. Yeah, that's where we want to go. Okay, I guess we just dig a bit further in then. Like so. It's useful, I think, for planning this base to kind of do a bit of preliminary digging to sort of see, get familiar with where everything sort of lines up, and then it'll give us some ideas for like, oh, we could connect this bit to this bit, and you know, sort of nice looking tunnel or what have you. No, a bit further. This guy really wants to come with us. And here we go. Okay, first things first. Light things up. Yikes. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of mobs up here. Set this guy off. Oh, Jesus. Let them all fight it out. You know, bring them out into daylight. Oh! Oh, Jesus. It's like... Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to go for round 2, I think, with that. Let's go back to the start and go up there again. Jesus, yeah, let's get all that up. And you know why there's so many of them? It's because it's daytime. Which means that that's the only place they can spawn, which means they will be more concentrated up there. Because the game will always try to spawn the same number of mobs per tick, but if there's no darkness like outside, like, you know, on the main surface, it will just put them all in whatever dark places it can find, which right now is just this area. Oh, we're gonna need more torches, otherwise we'll be wasting our time. I want to deal with the skeleton. The skeleton's a problem. Well, that oh god, yeah, this is not ideal. Let's deal with this guy. Right, light this up. Light this up. Good, good, good. Okay. Flipping. Yep, that's good. Light this up. And we're going to want to do something of a tactical retreat. Where was the way up? Yep. Tactical retreat. We've got the necessary stuff for a bed. Let's make a little side chamber for now. This is going to be our temporary quarters until we can sort of tame the upper level there. I don't think they'll be following us down, but just in case, I'll brick it up. Okay, blimey. Got a little bit hectic up there. Just before I sleep, I've just got a couple of Discord notifications I'm just going to check. Frisch is in the GM asking if he can join. This is single player, I'm afraid. Okay, so let's sleep. Oh, I got an achievement. Should we try again? Round 3? Frisch is saying he doesn't care. Look, if you want to get my attention, Frisch, you're probably better off talking in the Twitch chat. Okay, let's... Yeah, we made some progress there anyway, didn't we? We got more of the upper level lit up, so we just need to finish the job. think these torches should be enough. I'm not sure where it actually exactly is where they're going to be spawning. Although there's a lot fewer mobs up here now, so I think we... Thought I'd accidentally lose it one bit. Oh. Those enemies men are going to be a problem, possibly. I think there's a lot of creepers as well. Run through here. Oh, crikey, yeah, there's a whole new area down there. I'm not even beginning to look at that. What's this? Okay, this is cool. There's a little side passage here. Might be useful. Creepers everywhere. Oh, what is going on here? Oh Jesus, that's a witch. They're dropping down there. It's fine. That's not fine. Shit, 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 shit. Ah, shit! Well, that was inevitable, perhaps. Good thing we're only just down here. Okay, how are we going to do this? Yeah, how am I going to get my shit now it's all in that tiny little hole? I had not thought about that. Oh, for God's sake, skeletons as well. Right. Okay, it was just around here, wasn't it? That guy seems to be aggro. I don't know. Well, that's certainly something. I'll have to try again, but unless we tunnel straight in here. This is not going well, is it? Oops, I don't mean to bring that up. Okay. Okay, yeah, so let's heal. Let's take a second. Let's think about what happened there. If we carry on like this, we're going to run out of food. Right. Okay, some of my stuff's still out there. Right. Good. The Enderman isn't aggroed, which is the main thing. Should we just, like, pull out here? Right. Shield equipped. Cool. Yeah, we are going to nerd pole out of here. Although that might put us in small danger. I narrowly avoided that. Oh God! This place, I think this is starting to become more trouble than it's worth. Look at this! Oh God, and I'm gonna need to heal again. Oh, this is a nightmare. Should have stayed in that cave over there. Right, can we... so many of these guys. Oh, my sword's almost broken. We need to get more food. I think we need to come back to this later. See, I'm thinking if we now just let those, now that we've lit most of it up, if we just let the rest despawn. Yeah. Yes, whoever that is in the chat. Yeah, you're right. Let's let them despawn. There is still quite a big unlit area, but we can tackle that later. What do I need? I think I'm going to go back to the cave because I want to get some more stuff. I have more stuff over the cave, right? The little base I had in the cave. So I think some gold head over there. So I'm gonna make like a clock. And maybe we can grab those diamonds. Yeah, more trouble than it was worth. Is, I think, the best way of doing it. Actually, where's the sun? Because this sort of flat plane here would be excellent for making a farm in due course. Are we in any particular stream? I've only got 5 pork chops left because I keep needing to eat to heal. I guess what we can say is let's just start a small, like, basic farm, maybe. What about, like, just on the banks of the river here? Like, and we'll do a proper farm later. I think that sounds really good. Let's do that. But it doesn't have to be, like, massive for the time being. We'll do a proper farm later. I just want, like, some kind of source of food. Where's my iron ingots? Oh shit. I think I may have left them over there when I died. I don't think I have any iron. Okay, well, in that case, we're definitely going back to the caves. That's fine. Like, I'm not going back to get it. I didn't have much iron anyway, and there's loads of it in this cave over here, so we'll just get some more. I think it was just, yeah, just over here. At some point, of course, as well, once we find a saddle, we are going to want to tame some of these horses. But in the meantime, that's not very well lit up, is it? How did I miss that patch there? Let's try to hit that whilst we're here. See, this bit here, I think this is a bit more my speed. Let's just around here. Actually, there's quite a fair bit here as well that we haven't really touched. Oh, and there's all these tunnels leading upwards as well. Interesting. Four viewers. If you are watching, thank you for tuning in. What is that? Oh yeah, I saw one of those purple things. I can't remember what they're called. Like amethyst or something. When we were down at the bottom earlier. I didn't get a proper look at it because there were too many mobs, but we'll be heading back there soon. Or later. By the way, what difficulty setting are we on? We're normal, good. So, let's take stock. There's plenty of iron down here, so let's mine this. Get ourselves set up again. Tomorrow, well, once I've got this iron, in any case, and smelted it, I will head back up to the surface, set up a basic farm. Are we fine for coal? We could do a bit more coal. So let's grab this. Actually, I don't want to make big holes in the ground here, as there's slightly more convenience. Seam, perhaps. I'm sure there will be. So yeah, there's a lot of scope with the sort of area that we're in, because of course we can do things with that big mountain, and I'll probably do some stuff off camera. But we can do stuff with these caves as well. Like I was saying, like we could make like a big shaft almost going right from the top to the bottom. It's a bit of a shame that you can't have like elevators. That'd be so cool, like a mining elevator which like drops you all the way down. I know in the Better Than Wolves mod you can have those things. By the way, I should mention that one of the things I was considering. Oh, by the way, have they turned up the spawn rate for Endermen? It seems like there's more of them than usual. Anyway, one of the things I was planning on doing if I do sort of make live streaming like more of a regular thing, is doing some Better Than Wolves Minecraft. Which I had a go at about 2.5 years ago. For anyone unaware, Better Than Wolves is kind of like a total overhaul mod for Minecraft. It adds loads of like new end game stuff, but it also makes the early game like much more difficult. Like we're talking like playing for like several hours just to get iron tools. Like the early game is hard. Like just like getting enough food to like survive and like making a campfire is hard. I last played it, yeah, towards the end of 2018. Did I live stream? I think I did live stream some of it. You might be able to find some of it on the Twitch channel. I was thinking of doing that again. It is really hard though. Like I'm not exaggerating when I say that. One of the main reasons being that in Better Than Wolves, if you die, it actually like puts you in a random location. So instead of having one spawn point, you'll just respawn somewhere completely different. And it is possible to find your own base, your old base, and your old stuff. But the idea is, during the early game, you're going to be nomadic, and you're going to die inevitably at some point. So you make stashes around the map, so that when you die, and you get spawned somewhere random, you can at least possibly like find a stash, and it's easy to sort of get started again. It's a really interesting concept of the game, but I found when I did it last time, I like made a load of progress and then died and like couldn't find my old stuff, so I lost loads of progress. Okay, I think we're fine for coal. We've got overstack. Let's dump some of the rubbish. Okay, arrows. Got 4 arrows. Also, water source around here. I don't like having an empty bucket. Let's take the water from this waterfall here. Granted, I was using that waterfall as like a natural barrier against mobs, but I can't do things. Like, we've already lit up everything down there, haven't we? So it's not really a risk. Of course, that goes all the way down. But I think, did I fully explore that in the other stream? I can't really remember. I know I found some gold and some redstone down there. I don't think there were any diamonds though. Anyway, we've got iron again, that's good. We can make, I'm going to make a new sword. I'm going to make it now. I'm going to say, put half a stack of coal in there. There's no need to be carrying around 2 stacks of that stuff. But what I did want to do is make a clock. Always useful little thing to have. And a compass, which also might come in useful. I always like to have my compass and my clock in these slots. And if I'm carrying a map, I will usually have that in this little corner of the inventory as well. I always have my arrows in a slot above my bow. Which, in really old school Minecraft, as in before I started playing, you had to do that. In order for your arrows to work in your inventory, excuse me, they had to be above your bow. Like, this is like way back in alpha, so it's not a thing anymore. It was never a thing when I played, but the Minecraft tutorials that I watched when I was learning how to play Minecraft were made back in alpha, so I learnt to do something, which is putting the arrows in the slot above the bow, which I actually never even needed to do. But because of the people I was learning Minecraft from, if anybody you remember people like Paul Source Jr., then, you know, it's probably not the only habit that I have which is redundant these days, but, yeah, I always like to have, like, compass, clock, stuff like that over here. I like to have sort of buckets, yeah, water buckets, stuff like that. Stuff like coal, wood. I mean, these things are kind of in the wrong place right now, but I'd always usually have my wood, coal around here, and then these sort of areas here would just be for building materials or stuff that I pick up whilst mining. So, sort of the right of the inventory is for like utility stuff, and the left of the inventory is for like building stuff or like resources that I've mined. That's kind of the way that I've always organised it. Well, let's get that farm going then. I hear a spider. Is he going to aggro? I don't think he will. Is he up here? No, he must have been further down. Okay. Yeah, let's do that farm. I can make a hoe now. Right? Yeah. I don't know how much of a factor it still is of like mobs like trampling your crops. I know it must be a thing because on the GUM server of sort of this time last year, some twat decided to grief my base and basically let all of my animals out of their pens, and the animals ended up roaming around the wheat fields and ended up flattening all of the crops. By the way, if that person who did that griefing is watching, I know who it was. I know it was you. Anyway, no, I've not actually played on the GUM server for ages. I think it's still up, but I think after sort of getting griefed a couple of times, I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be against the rules. It was me, says somebody. I feel like griefing was against the rules on that server, but there were at least some people who were willing to ignore it. In fact, you know what, later on, if that server is up, I might actually hop on there and see if A, see if it's still up, and B, just kind of show what I was working on. I'm kind of curious to see if it's been griefed again, to be honest. Because as last I heard, the server was dead, but I think it might still be up. Because it was a good idea, the Minecraft server, actually. For GUM, should I say. But people just get, I think the problem with Minecraft servers, people get burned out. I think what I would say was something like that. Smegboy says, the New Virginia flag war was arguably griefing, and that was well known, everyone knew who did it. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Right, I've not got enough food to tackle that again. Although, that being said, most of the mobs should have despawned, shouldn't they? That was the whole point of going over there in the first place. Okay, let's go up there and light some more stuff up before more mobs start spawning. I wonder if part of the problem we had on the first attempt was because we spent so long digging this tunnel to get up here that it gave the mobs loads of time to spawn. Christ, we've got skeletons already. Yeah, let's get this bit first. See, it's just these bits right up here. That's where they're spawning. It's very annoying. Okay, let's push up into here. Yeah, we can see what the problem is here, can't we? Into the pit? Not quite, but... Oh my Gideon, look at that! 1, 2, 3, like 6 creepers down there. Ooh. I want to see if we can get the music to drop. Oh, almost. Not quite. Oh, Jesus. We can't have done a thorough job because an Enderman has just spawned up here. And a skeleton as well. Oh, okay. They're caught my thing down there. Ah, well, for Christ's sake. Our situation has not improved. Alright, well, I guess we're going to have to go back. Okay, there's a slime down there. That's interesting. So there's a slime chunk. That's good, because I like to use sticky pistons, but I find for slimes you're usually much better off just finding a swamp and going to a swamp biome at night time. Also, like, we're down to like 2 viewers, so I might repost the link on Twitter in a little bit. Try and get some new interest. Thanks to the 2 of you who are still here, though. Yeah. I think we'll sort of mess around on here for a bit longer, and then, oh, there's trees over there on fire. That's weird, because that lava must have been there for ages, right, already? But the tree has only just started burning now. That's a bit weird. Yeah, I think we might spend a little bit longer on here, but what I'm probably going to do soon is maybe take a look at the GUM server, see if it's still up. Although, I don't know, is the GUM server on 1.18? I might need to switch to the launcher and downgrade, possibly. Actually, how long have we been going? About an hour. Yeah, the stream is still fairly young. And we have 3 viewers now. We have somebody new who's just tuned in. Oh, I have a Discord message. What's that? Oh, Frisch is saying that he can join if I go on the GUM server. Yeah, sure. Actually, Frisch, do you want to see if the GUM server is actually working? And let me know. And also, like, let me know what version it's on. And, we can take a look at that in a little while. Possibly. Right, where's my stuff? It was just over here, wasn't it? Oh, Tux is here. Hello, Tux. It's been a while. If any of the GUM people are wondering, Creative Tux was once known as the High Lord Overseer of the Adamic colony of Cratuxia, but that was many, many years ago. Just to put it in terms so that the micronationalists will understand what I'm talking about. Many, many moons ago. Yes, you're right. What was that, like, 2013? Yeah, I was saying earlier on the stream how it's coming up on 10 years since I'm missing my food. There it is. Yeah, I was saying earlier how in a month's time it'll have been a decade since I got Minecraft, and then I think in March will be 10 years since my first Minecraft video. But I was playing Minecraft with Tux and the other people from that community. What were we talking, like sort of 8 or 9 years ago now? A very long time. Although I did spend a little bit of time on Tux's newer server about a couple of years ago when the pandemic first started, as I recall. I'm missing some things, like I'm missing parts of my armor and stuff. Where has it gone? I know some of the stuff fell off this cliff. Oh, you know what? I bet there's something down there. Actually, I bet that's it. Yeah, I've played on a few servers, sort of on and off in the past year or so. Like, sort of 2 years ago, I spent a bit of time on Tux's server, and I spent a bit of time on Sai's new server, and then I spent a bit of time on the GUM server about a year ago. Okay, I can't find the rest of my armor. That's quite annoying. And I've hardly got any iron either. But yeah, Minecraft, just kind of sort of an on and off sort of thing. I'm coming back into it right now because of the 1.18 update. But yeah, I can't find the rest of my stuff. I might call it a day here on single player and head over to the GUM server. Like I said, I just want to see if my stuff is still intact. Why is it dark in here? Oh. Okay. I've possibly made a mistake because my bed's over there and it's getting dark. Okay, let's call it a day. Actually, no, I had a little room, didn't I? I made a little alcove. Where was it? I think it must have been further down. We'll look out there. We'll come back to this. Actually, I'll come back to it off camera at some point. And we'll sort of get more properly set up. So hopefully, if I do another stream on this map, it will be a little bit more engaging. Oh, I have to go through the firewall settings there. We're going to multiplayer now. It's trying to ping the GUM server. Is it going to work? I did ask Fish if he would take a look, but he's not gotten back to me. Cannot connect to server. Well, I guess that's that then. I guess that's that. Where are we at? Yeah, we're about an hour in. Shall we try what happens if I just click join? Because it might say that it's the wrong version number. No, I think it's just straight up down, actually. Tux, can you let me know in the chat, is your server still up? I might, check that out. Yeah, we're timed out on the GUM one. I'm going to just repost the link on Twitter. Just going to plug the stream again. Check out some multiplayer soon. Yeah. Okay. I'll hop back into the single player world until I sort of get an answer on either the GUM or the. Oh, so you're waiting on 1.18. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. God, I have to sort everything out again. Ugh. At least I've got more arrows now. Although, you know what? Now that mobs can spawn elsewhere, now might be the time. Oh no, because I've not got a full set of armor. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? Because I mean, I could always sort of sprint across the surface back to the cave. It's a bit risky, but fuck it, let's try it. Let's go. I have a boat. No, that might help a bit. Go. We just need to get to the cave. Oh, that was a near miss. Let's not engage skeletons. Actually, I think I might be whitelisted on Size server, but I don't know how active it is. Because I know they made a new world for Wonder 18. But yeah, okay, let's get back down here, because I know I have some... This is our only... This weird cave bit here, this is the only safe place I think we actually have on this map at the moment. Because the mountain isn't safe. It's not safe further down there. We've just got this one cavern where I'm happy. Actually, shall we sleep? Shall we sleep? And then we can actually get some stuff done in the daytime. And, when we're done with Minecraft, by the way, I might show off some of the things that I've been working on. Like, non-Minecraft stuff, should I say. So, like, I've got a pretty big update for the Empire of Adamia website that I need to work on, because basically a couple of months ago, did that spider just fall off that ledge into the ravine? Oh no, it didn't. Oh, it has now. Shit. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, so basically, like, in Adamia we have all of our, like, government documents on Google Drive. The way we make them available on the website is we just have a link to Google Drive, but a couple of months ago, what is that? That's nasty. That's just a trap, that. A couple of months ago, Google Drive changed all of their security protocols, and all of the old public links no longer work, which means that, like, all of the links to documents on the Adamia website are now broken, and we're talking, like, hundreds of different links. So what I'm doing is moving to actually storing the PDFs on Adamia's actual web server. Oh, hi, Alice. How are you? We're just doing a bit of single play for now, because I was looking at some multiplayer servers, but I think they're either offline or they're not updated to 1.18, so we're still in single play for the time being. Yeah, I was just saying, yeah, they did this, the Google Drive had this security update, and now all the links on my website are broken. So, it's this very tedious process of moving all of the files directly onto the web server and then updating all of the links. But thinking long term, we're basically going for the Adamia website, just going to start from scratch, do a version 2.0, because the infrastructure of the current Adamia website dates all the way back to 2013, when I was like literally just starting with web development, like just learned HTML and CSS. I think there's some very basic PHP and JavaScript in there, but for the most part, it's very basic, the Adamia website. I'm basically thinking of doing like a version 2.0. I do not have enough food on me to try and tackle those caves up there again. Yeah, and this is going to be a while before it yields anything. I'm bothered about that. With like the animals, as long as we keep at least 2 chickens or whatever other kinds of animals, we should be fine, right? But yeah, I'm basically planning on just doing the website from scratch, basically doing like a version 2.0, and we'll actually like have a database and stuff like that for the first time. It should just make it easier, because the problem that we have with the Adamia website right now is that it's a massive chore to update it. which means I always end up putting it off, and the website always ends up outdated. So like right now, the website is like 6 months out of date. Like it doesn't actually like who it says who like the current prime minister is and all of that other stuff is just like massively out of date. It's been the case in the past that prime ministers of Adamia have been elected and served their entire term and never actually been put on the website in that role, because it's taken me so long to update it that by the time I actually update it, their term has actually ended. That's obviously not acceptable, but it's because it's such a chore. What I want is to have a database and to have like an admin panel, which like simplifies the UI for me to make the changes as like a website admin. It will be a big project, but when it's finished, it will mean that the website's just so much easier to manage. Anyway, I'm rambling about that. We may take a look at that later. I'm sort of being a little bit aimless right now. I don't think chicken's really the most sustainable food source. Can't you get mutton these days from sheep? Or am I thinking of like a mod pack? Because I think you can get mutton, can't you? Yes, you can. Raw mutton. I don't know how much hunger it replenishes compared to yeah, these 2 chickens here I want to keep. Yeah, I don't know how much hunger it replenishes compared to I know beef and pork do the most. It's just, yeah, I've only got these pork chops. Anyway, for benefit, I mean, I don't know how many of you are still watching. Alice Tux, if you're still watching, I'm trying to get this space up here lit up, but it is absolutely full of mobs, and they keep sort of chasing me away. Actually, no, what do I need? I need more iron, because I've lost some of my armour when the last time I died up there, and I mean, it must have ended up somewhere, but I need new leggings and new boots. I'm going to James Frisch has just said that in the GUM Discord, which you can't see if you're watching the stream, that the server was down. So the GUM server was down, but he's notified the admin and it's been put back up. So in a little bit, we'll probably take a look at that once we know it's back up. Yeah, you're right, Alice. Yeah. Interestingly enough, like, okay, so I'm heading towards like a cave system right now, which is where I've been using as my temporary base. Which is right. This down here, this has been giving me way less trouble than the caves up there. Way less trouble. Like, I'm encountering way less mobs underground than I am in that, which is a little bit weird, but that's the way it goes. Yeah. Once the GUM server up, I'm going to log into that just to kind of show the viewers what I was working on. But bear in mind, I've not really been on there in about a year, and as I was saying earlier, it may have been griefed. I guess we'll find out. Will I ever finish what I was working on the GUM server? Probably not. I was working on a really big project on there. It was like all single player. I was like carving out this massive mountain and doing it all in single player. It was taking absolutely forever. But oh, okay. We've got like loads more iron there. Okay, that's good. Well, let's make some extra bits then. Okay, fully armoured. In that case, we may be ready to give the top of the mountain another shot, although I don't like the lack of food. Let's do these bits for mutton and chicken. Because there's the caves at the top of the mountain that I'm trying to clear out, because just for anyone who's just recently tuned in. The whole point is I'm trying to clear out the caves at the top of that mountain because I want to make my base up there. It's just proved harder than realised. There seems to be a lot of creepers. I don't know if they've changed like the spawn rates, but like in that mountain I'm talking about, I've already lit up most of it. There's only this one little area which isn't lit up yet, and there were like 6 creepers in this one tiny area. And there were like loads of skeletons as well. It would help, I think, a little bit if I had more arrows. It's a good thing that for the chickens up there, we should start farming the chickens for their feathers. And I think gravel should be quite easily accessible in caves like this. I think it should be quite easy to find a patch of gravel. I mean, let's have a look around here. Yeah, like here, for example. If we just start... I mean, obviously, that's boring. I'm not going to do that on stream. I'll do that off camera. But, I definitely want, actually really what we want, and this is what I was doing on the GUM server, is find a skeleton spawner. Like, once you find a skeleton spawner, you pretty much don't need to worry about arrows ever again. That's what we want ideally. Although the interesting thing is, with these big open caves that we've got here, you would think that it would be easier to find dungeons and stuff. But I've not seen any dungeons or mineshafts or anything like that so far. I did find one of those purple things way down there. What are they, like amethyst things? What are they called? Alice, you'll probably know. You know these things. Those purple things. Anyway, there's one of those down there. Can't you make like a telescope out of those? Am I thinking correct? Oh, it's getting dark. Let's sleep. Geodes, you are... Is there a travelling... Is there a salesman person around here? I think there is. I guess he must be on the surface. Okay, in the morning we'll check what he's got. Although, knowing the wandering traders... knowing the wandering traders in this game, he'll be offering absolute crap. But, travelling salesman, yeah. No, yeah, there's one of those geode things. Alice, you've just tuned in so you won't know. I went all the way down the cave system towards the beginning of the stream. Found a bunch of diamonds down there that I've not mined yet. And a geode thing. Sort of retreated because I was getting overwhelmed with... Amethyst is literally a useful telescope, right? Yeah. Yeah, I do feel like they've added this new copper now, which is like everywhere. But like, it only seems to have very limited uses. Which means that all it ends up doing is clustering your inventory, right? Where is this guy? I'm assuming he's up there rather than down there. So let's have a look. I don't like the idea that there's like just another ore which just ends up clustering your inventory and not being useful for anything. Because we already have that with diorite and andesite and granite, right? Is this guy up here? I don't see him. Is he actually down in the cave? Or is he like on this ledge somewhere? I can't hear him anymore. Oh, someone just died down there. Oh no, I hear him. And he's quieter. Oh, look at that. That's one of the new mobs, isn't it? A glow squid. Way down at the bottom of the cave system there. Oh wow, I didn't even see that. We've not even been that way yet. I didn't even see it, but from this angle, there's a whole other cave that way. This guy's definitely not on the surface. Where the hell is he? He's got to be in a cave, right? The wandering trader. I don't see him. You know what I reckon? I reckon there's another cave system. And that he's in there. Oh, do you reckon he's like in here somewhere? No? I don't know why I'm bothering with this. They never have anything good. Yeah. He's probably caught stuck somewhere, yeah. Oh, I wonder if he's like, yeah, you see how this cave's going that way? I don't think I'm gonna bother. They always just have crap. Like, I'm not gonna bother, yeah. Leave him to die, yeah. I'm gonna go back down and get the food that I was doing. I know it's only like 2 bits of chicken, but, It might come in handy if we only need one final push to clear that cave system up there, so we might already have enough food for it. I mean, why would he be in there? They only spawn in daylight, right? Mind you, I've had these guys spawn in all kinds of weird places in the past. Anyway. Let's just do this extra bit of chicken, because then we'll have 3, 4, 7 bits of food. I think that's enough. Considering how much unlit up areas there are in the mountain, I think 5 bits of food is enough. I'm also going to get the rest of the coal that I saw earlier. And 6 arrows, we should use some of the arrows. Alright, let's rock and roll. Let's see if we can clear out the rest of this cave. If we move in there quickly, because what I'm hoping is, whilst we've been over here in this cave, I think the mobs that may have been in a mountain will have despawned. So if we can get in there quickly, we can hopefully light it up before mobs start spawning again. Although I said that last time. I said that last time we had a run at this mountain, and it didn't work out. Before we go over there, time for our second glass of wine. Anyone just tuned in, I am drinking Merlot Yellowtail. I'm not sponsored. I don't think you're probably not allowed to shill for alcoholic beverages on Twitch. It's probably against the terms of service. But alright, see you, Alice. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. The rest of you, we'll have another crack at this, and then I reckon by the time that we're done, the GUM server will hopefully be back up and we'll take a look at that. Oh yeah, I sort of instinctively these days press control, like sprint when I get in boats. Because like, it gives you the sprinting visual effects, but I don't know if it actually makes you any faster. But it feels like you're going faster, so I continue to do it. Are we still, yeah, we're still good for dropped frames. Good. We shouldn't be worried about dropped frames. I'm on like 100 megabit internet. Like, we should be good. Alright. Give it another shot. So it's just this bit over here. I think the rest of it's fine. We'll just put a torch down there. And another one here. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Oh, good, there's nothing here. Quick, let's go. Let's light it all up before anything spawns. Oh, that's excellent, actually. I was a bit worried there were going to be, like, loads of them, but I think we're finally... If this bit's clear, I think we're mostly good. Which means we can start, hopefully, building something in this space. I don't know what it's going to look like yet. But I'm not going to bore you guys with it. I will take another look off stream at some point. Yeah, so we've already died twice on this stream. Okay, we've obviously not done. We're not finished yet. Something's going to spawn up there, definitely. What is that? I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's light this bit up. Like I say, I'm going to come back to this another time. I reckon this is good. It's good enough anyway. We're not going to get swamped like we did when we first came up here. So, that is good enough. Yeah. Let's try the GUM server again.